Chapter 503 Dongfang Yu Liang Translator Chibi General Editor Chibi General Zhao tribe tore down their camp and left. He Lu Lan glanced at the information report before casually throwing it on the table. Zhao tribe might be a large-scale tribe, but it did not have elite troops and not even a decent Gu master expert. Although Zhao tribe leader was at rank 5 initial stage, he was challenged and defeated by Dongpo Kong with his rank 4 peak stage cultivation 3 years ago. Thus he did not have high prestige and also did not make too big of a contribution in his long years of being in power. If Zhao tribe had sided with Dongfang tribe, he might have given them some attention. After all, even a weak rank 5 Gu master could not be underestimated. However, Zhao tribe had fled in a sorry figure, which caused He Lu Lan to be filled with contempt towards them. Northern Plains men admired the brave and looked down upon such cowardly conducts of escaping before even fighting. Congratulations to Alliance Leader. We have not even truly attacked, and yet we managed to scare off a large-scale tribe of the other side. Dongfang Yu Liang should be bursting with rage. He had personally invited Zhao tribe, but the other directly ran away. Ha ha ha. In my opinion, Zhao tribe might be a large-scale tribe, but they are nothing outstanding. They were actually such cowards. The Gu masters in the main tent commented one after another, not concerned about Zhao tribe's stance. Fang Yan, who was sitting by the side, swept his eyes through the information report on the table. Zhao Lianyun. He remembered this name. A mysterious woman who would become one of Ma Hongyun's wives, and also a wisdom path Gu immortal. Now, however, she was only a little girl. Looks like the famous persuasion of tiger, wolf, and sheep has already utilized. Fang Yan sneered inwardly. In his past life, after Zhao Lianyun became wisdom path Gu immortal, someone made a biography on her. This cultural tradition could be traced back to this first classic of Gu was polished by many Gu masters, spending their effort and time. For many outstanding Gu masters and Gu immortals, people would write and spread their biography to remember and praise them. In the contents of the biography of Zhao Lianyun displayed extraordinary intelligence and wisdom since she was young. In the huge battle where Black Tyrant He Lu Lan fought for the ownership of the imperial court, Zhao tribe was sandwiched between Dongfang tribe and He tribe. When Zhao tribe leader was hesitating, Zhao Lianyun used the comparison between tiger, wolf, and sheep to persuade her father, and made him decide to travel far away to side with Ma tribe. In the end, this allowed Zhao tribe to not only be protected, but also received extremely high importance and cordial welcome. His 500 years of memories of his past life was all in disorder, but this information was still fresh in Fang Yuan's memories. Simply because in the Battle of 5 Regions, Ma Hongyun, Sheng Ling and Zhao Lianyun would not only become Gu immortals, but also become the symbols and cornerstones of Northern Plains in resisting the invasion of Heavenly Court. In the 5 regions, the biographies of such people would be widely spread and reviewed. People like Ma Hongyun and Zhao Lianyun, I will send them to their deaths before they grow sooner or later. But there's no hurry at the moment. Fang Yuan restrained the killing intent in his heart while showing a tranquil expression on the surface. Whether it was Ma Hongyun or Zhao Lianyun, these people who rode the tides of the 5 regions battle, right now they were still a long distance away from becoming Gu immortals. Fang Yuan had plenty of time to deal with them. But Ma Hongyun, Fang Yuan had to keep him around to deal with the 88 True Yang building. As for Zhao Lianyun, although he wanted to kill her, he was hindered by his identity and the situation. After all, Fang Yuan was currently playing the role of Changshan Yin. The great Changshan Yin? How could he attach such importance to a girl that was only a few years old to the point of wanting to kill her? Moreover, the matter of importance right now is to handle Dongfang tribe. Fang Yuan collected his thoughts and concentrated on the discussions again. After having ridiculed Zhao tribe for a while, everyone put their attention on their opponent this time. Dongfang tribe was the same as He tribe, a super tribe with deep foundations and was preeminently a huge force in Chaofu region. Dongfang Yu Liang was this generation's tribe leader for Dongfang tribe, young and promising. Relying on his wisdom path cultivation, he not only handled all the tribe affairs cleanly, The tribe was even showing the trend of becoming more prosperous. Although He tribe's military strength was superior, their opponent was a wisdom path Gu master who was an expert in planning and deductions. Such strength could absolutely not be underestimated. If we talk of the greatest threat in this battle, it definitely is Dongfang Yuliang. Right, this kid is young, but has great experience and knowledge, accomplished in the four arts as well as astronomy and geology. He lost his parents at 11, and he had to not only maintain his livelihood, but also care for his then 6-year-old little sister, Dongfang Qingyu. His parents had left him an enormous inheritance, but this kid knew clearly about the nature of men and that he could not protect the inheritance. So he gave these family assets to an authoritative elder, leaving only a small portion for himself. He performed extremely well during his time at the academy. After graduating, he became that elder's trusted aide. Afterwards, he made many contributions, which got him the appreciation and recommendation from the elder, unexpectedly obtaining pointers from their Gu immortal ancestor, finally obtaining his current status and power. Everyone knew about Dongfang Yuliang in detail. Each of them said a few words about his origins. Fang Yin carefully listened. He had not heard of these in-depth things in his past life. Now that he was experiencing this, he immediately realized this Dongfang Yuliang was not simple and needed to be given importance. History is vast and profound. Great waves sweep away the sand. Who knows how many heroes it will sweep away? At the same time as everyone was discussing, their focal point Dongfang Yuliang was also planning for this extremely important battle in the study room. Dong, dong, dong. 3 soft knocking sounds were heard. "You can come in, sister." Dongfang Yuliang knew who was it without even raising his head. The door was pushed open, and a gentle, graceful, and extremely beautiful girl wearing a light yellow dress came in with a bright appearance. She had soft and glossy skin, with eyes that were clear and transparent. Her soft voice was full of concern. "Big brother, the jade apricot blossom we got from Central Continent should have blossomed. Big brother, accompany me to go look at them." Dongfang Yuliang smiled. He knew he had worried his little sister by sitting in the study for a day and a night, and she was using this excuse to let him loosen up. "All right, let's go, Qingyu." The brother and sister walked out of the study together and arrived at the courtyard. Right now, light rain was falling down, and dark clouds covered the sky. Far away, the rainy curtain and the horizon had merged into one, forming a gloomy green color. Coming closer, from the courtyard walls, one could see countless banners in the densely packed tents of Dongfang tribe. People moved to and fro in the camp. It was a clamorous scene as they were preparing for the coming battle. In the small courtyard, there were only the Dongfang siblings. The outside clamorous sounds were separated by the rainy curtain, making the small courtyard appear serene and quiet. Especially that jade apricot blossom with its delicate and exquisite petals, which appeared moist and glossy from the rain, and its soft yellow color gave a comforting feeling to the siblings. "Big brother, I heard Zhao tribe has moved." After a while of silence, Dongfang Qingyu cautiously asked, "Don't worry, little sister. Big brother had already anticipated this." Dongfang Yuliang smiled and softly held his little sister's hand. Dongfang Qingyu slightly raised her head and looked at her big brother standing in this light rain with his white clothing, jade-like face, deep eyes along with his strategizing aura, carrying gracefulness and calmness. Dongfang Yuli and continued, "The reason I invited Zhao tribe was to gather all the strength I could, but them leaving is also of no great matter. With my current force, we can still win against He tribe army." Dongfang Qingyu's worries disappeared by over half. Nothing can escape Big Brother's deductions. But the opponent this time is not a small character. Not only is there He Lulan, I heard the previous hero of Northern Plains, Wolf King Chang Shan Yin, has also sided with him. Big Brother, you need to be careful. Hey, little sister, do you still not believe your big brother? But Dongfang Yuliang softly comforted his little sister, a radiant light flashing in the depths of his pupils. "We first met He Lulan when we went to adventure. This person harbored unkind thoughts towards you, and was taught a good lesson by me. But now it seems this person has still not given up. This time, Big Brother will teach him a lesson that he will never forget in all his life. As for Chang Shan Yin, Big Brother has a plan to deal with him. All these are within my plans. You just need to recuperate at ease. Your body has been weak since young. Don't worry too much. If you become ill, it will only distract me. Dongfang Qingyu lightly nodded with her mind completely relieved. Since young, it was Big Brother who cared for her, worried for her, and looked out for her. She was like a young, delicate flower that was sheltered by this big tree, her big brother. All these years, she and her brother had gone through all kinds of difficulties together. This time, too, would be the same. Because since young till now, Big Brother has always been calm and collected like this. It is only that, if I didn't have this illness, if I had the aptitude to cultivate, it would have been much better. Dongfang Qingyu heaved a deep sigh in her heart. The siblings quietly stood there, looking at the jade apricot blossom. Little sister, standing in the rain for too long is not good for health. You should go back to rest. After a while, Dongfang Yuliang spoke. Big Brother don't work too much. Dongfang Qingyu answered with her lovable voice. Looking at his little sister leaving and disappearing at the corner, Dongfang Yuliang could finally not hide his expression. His brows furrowed and revealed a worried expression. This battle was absolutely not as easy as he made it out to be. He Lulan himself is not an easy opponent. Now there is Chang Shan Yin as well. 500,000 wolves, really worthy of being an enslavement path master. Just him alone can change the situation, causing this slightly superior He tribe to jump far ahead of my tribe. For this coming battle, our side must first deal with these 500,000 wolves. Otherwise, the hopes for victory will be extremely uncertain. I cannot lose. It was not easy for me to make Gu Immortal Old Ancestor agree. If I can complete this secret mission, the Old Ancestor will personally solve the source of the illness in my little sister. For my little sister, I must become the master of Imperial Court and enter 88 True Yang Building. Before this, anyone who dares to block my path must die. So Wolf King Chang Shan Yin, why don't you die in this rain before the battle? Dongfang Yuli Yang looked at the dense dark clouds in the sky, his handsome face showing a very cold expression.